Local news about local people. This is NewsLink Indiana.
Thanks for joining us on NewsLinkIndiana.com on this Wednesday, April the 15th of 2009. I'm Sam Thomas. Another bank has been robbed in Muncie. The First Merchants Bank is the second bank to be robbed in more than 2 weeks. The Madison Street branch was robbed around 11:30 this morning. The suspect is described as a light-skinned black male with light facial features. He was wearing jeans, a dark cap, and a jacket, and police say that the suspect passed a note to the teller demanding money. He got away with an undisclosed amount of cash. He was last seen heading west on foot towards 14th Street, and if you have any information on the case, please contact the Muncie Police Department at 747-4838. After a long and sometimes continuous meeting last night, the Muncie Community School Board finally decided the fate of Garfield Elementary. NewsLink's Feifei Yu was there.
More than 18 parents attended the school board's second meeting on the Garfield question. They heard more than 3 hours of debate before the board voted to move all students and teachers from Garfield to Washington Carver Elementary.
This was a very tough decision from the board members of the Muncie Community School Board, but we had to make a tough decision, being that we're losing kids in enrollment, and then again, the school is every year is not making AYP. Annually year progress.
The school board president said it was necessary to close Garfield because there isn't enough money to fix all of its problems. Garfield is the oldest facility in the Muncie system. The board has already spent $15 million renovating 6 elementary schools and 2 high schools.
I was really interested in what the choices were going to be, and give me a good solid reason why, prove to me why. Okay, I'll stand by your decision.
The board told those attending the meeting that the board's purpose is to offer quality education and reduce costs, and that closing Garfield achieved that purpose. In Muncie, Xu Feifei, NewsLink Indiana.
Meals on Wheels of Muncie is looking for more volunteer drivers. The organization expects many longtime drivers to retire from Meals on Wheels and also has added a 10th route. More drivers will be needed to fill those roles.
If they go with it once and don't like it, that's fine, but we're pretty confident if they would just try driving one time, they will be real anxious to go back and visit and see those clients again.
Driving commitments range from once a month to a few times per week. Despite the recent increase in unemployment, one job that can't seem to find enough help is welding. Officials at the American Welding Society say the country needs 200,000 welders by 2010. NewsLink's Indiana's Peter Carr tells how one Newcastle competition is providing students with an opportunity to show off their welding skills.
Sparks flew in Newcastle today on the second day of a 3-day welding competition. The Newcastle Career Center hosted this year's event, and students from Illinois, Ohio, and Indiana came to weld, grind, and receive criticism.
You know, you're out in front of everybody. You know, they see what you might or might not have. Even if somebody out there is a little bit better than you are, still, you know, guys out there might say, well, he has a chance to come work for me, and I could make him a whole lot better.
Jackson is just one of more than 100 students who hopes to hear their name called tomorrow night to receive this first place trophy.
You know, first of all, I have to give it all to my teacher because, you know, he helped me, you know, get this far, and if I won, you know, it'd just be all because of him.
Members of the American Welding Society donated their time to overseeing this event. They say they all share a passion for welding and for building the future of the industry.
Welding touches everything we have. I don't care what you can name, welding's touched it, or you won't have it. And what are we going to do in this country if we don't have them?
The event concludes tomorrow night with an awards ceremony. In Newcastle, Peter Carr, NewsLink, Indiana.
After weeks of uncertainty, the Muncie Fire Department has a new chief. In the middle of his first week on the job, Sean Burcham says that he's trying to decide how to deal with the budget crisis, as Philip McGarrick reports.
Things are changing around Fire Station Number 2, just as they are at other fire stations in the city. As with most government agencies right now, the fire department is facing budgetary problems. The new chief says the department is looking for new sources of revenue.
We are one of the few departments in City of Muncie that we don't charge. If somebody, you have a fire and you come and get a report, we don't charge for that. Now, we're only talking maybe a few $1,000s, but that's a few $1,000s. So we're going to work on that and get that taken care of.
Despite the budget crunch and aging equipment, the fire department is continuing to do its best effort at remaining efficient despite a lack of funding.
Burcham is not the only person who understands the financial problems of the department. Terry Moore is a battalion chief.
You have to move on and try to come up with a lot of new ideas that we haven't had to do before. Like I say, trying to cover a larger area with less people, less equipment. It's challenging sometimes, but we'll get through it and try to do the best we can.
Burcham says that the department will never be able to fully fund itself, but is taking the steps to ensure that costs are cut at a time when very little funding is available. In Muncie, Bill McGarrick, NewsLink, Indiana.
And now we are joined with Christy Catahenry. Now, Christy, we've had very cloudy skies, and it's raining, and it's cold.
I know.
Is it going to get any warmer this week?
Yes. We do have,
wonderful.
Yeah, we do have changes on the way. They will come tomorrow with a good deal of sunshine for the rest of the week.
I love sunshine.
Yeah, me too. As we go ahead and look at the satellite radar, you can see that cloud cover and that rain has moved off towards the east coast, which has given us that good deal of rain the past couple of days. It is taking its time to move out. That's why we've had cloudy skies for the past couple of days and the past couple hours. But as we go ahead and look at the precision cast, that low pressure system moves off towards the east coast and the high pressure system works in, which gives us the sunshine and the warmer temperatures. And as we go ahead and look at tonight's forecast, partly cloudy night, it's going to be chilly again with a low of 35 degrees, winds out of northeast at 7 to 9 miles per hour. Tomorrow looks much better. That sunshine does return and warmer temperatures, a high of 64 degrees, winds out of the east 7 to 9 miles per hour. As we go ahead and look at your 5-day outlook, temperatures look awesome as we go into Friday. Friday we could hit 70 degrees. Saturday looks to be the same. We do see that rain come back into play Sunday and into Monday with temperatures in the 60s. But I think we can deal with temperatures in the 60s with some rain. So once we get through that, we'll be pretty good.
Well, I definitely want to see the sunshine. I'm a little waterlogged right now, so I'm definitely looking for the sunshine. But those are the latest headlines for this Wednesday, April the 15th of 2009. I'm Sam Thomas. Thanks for watching NewsLinkIndiana.com.